These are the tissues that you will encounter in the lab.
And we start out with there are three types of basic epithelial tissues: squamous cells, columnar cells, and cuboidal cells. Now, these are an example of squamous cells. Squamous means squished or flattened, and you would likely find these in your lungs, the very thin membranes of the lungs. The stratified squamous is in layers, and you usually find these in the mouth and the esophagus and in vaginas. Cuboidal cells are usually associated with kidney tubules, so you find these in the kidneys. Simple columnar, as you see here, are usually in the digestive tract, and if they're ciliated, they'll be in the oviduct of the female. Pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelial cells are found in the respiratory tract, especially in the trachea and the upper part of the tract. Transitional cells are usually very smooth, as you see here, and they are in tissue that are immobile, such as urinary bladder, which distends and then shrinks throughout the day, and so therefore they're kind of rounded off. You also may find these in the ureters of a human. Alveolar cells underline the epithelial tissues, and there you see several types of fibers, and the larger ones you see there are called collagen. Adipose tissue is found usually under the skin and in breast tissues, and it sort of insulates and protects, stores fat. Cartilage, there's three types of cartilage. Hyaline cartilage here is the type you see that's found in the nose and the trachea, the larynx, and the ends of your long bones. Also in the cartilage of the costal lungs. Elastic cartilage is very flexible, and it's found in your ear and your epiglottis. Fibrocartilage or fibriocartilage is found. It's very strong. It's found between the vertebral discs, your knee joints, and the pubic symphysis. Osseous tissue or bone tissue is sort of a protecting tissue and support. It is a base for muscle attachment. It also stores calcium and other materials. And the bone marrow part of it is a site for red blood and white blood cell production. Nervous tissue is, of course, found in the brain and spinal cord and your nerves. The three types of muscles are skeletal, cardiac, and smooth. Here you see skeletal muscle. Notice the fibers are real parallel with the nuclei located between the fibers. The purpose of a skeletal muscle is that they attach to the bones and move the skeleton. Smooth muscles are in the walls of hollow organs and in blood vessels, and you notice that they are tapering at both ends with the nucleus in the middle. Cardiac muscle is also striated, but it's found in the heart, and the fibers are juxtapositioned. They don't go extremely parallel to each other, and you also notice the intercalated discs in the fibers. Again, the nervous tissue, this shows the body of the nerve cell, and this is called conductive tissue. And of course, you find these in the brain and in your spinal cord and the nerves throughout your body.